Welcome to our Secure Act 2.0 series. The Secure Act 2.0 legislation was just recently passed, but already the questions are rolling in. Now, it's not uncommon in our planning strategy sessions for people to have questions around college funding. What are the best tools that you can use to help save money for your kids' education? And a lot of times 529 plans will come up in conversation, but yet some people are hesitant to use 529 plans because there's all these types of restrictions of how you get money out, what is actually considered a qualified distribution. And part of that is you have to use that money for qualified educational expenses. Let's bring back Secure Act 2.0, because in Secure Act 2.0, there was language around 529 plans, specifically that you can roll a 529 plan to a Roth IRA. And hence, the focus of this video is how exactly do you roll a 529 plan that potentially your kid is not going to use for education into a Roth IRA. First, the 529 plan must be rolled over into the stated beneficiary's Roth IRA. So if you're not the stated beneficiary, it cannot go into your Roth IRA. If you set up the 529 plan for your daughter Julie, Julie's still the stated beneficiary, then the Roth IRA has to be rolled into Julie's Roth IRA. Second, the 529 plan has to be established for at least 15 years, otherwise it's not eligible to be rolled over to the Roth IRA. Third is that any contribution plus earnings tied to this contribution that has been made over the last 5 years is not eligible to be rolled over to the Roth IRA. Fourth, the lifetime maximum that you can roll over from a 529 plan to a Roth IRA is $35,000. And the fifth and final restriction is that the beneficiary must have earned income, and it's subject to the contribution limits of the Roth IRA that year. So let's take 2023 as an example. The Roth contribution limits for somebody who's under the age of 50 is $6,500 for the year. So you would be able to roll $6,500 from Julie's 529 plan to Julie's Roth IRA, assuming she had at least $6,500 of earned income and all of those other criteria fit as well. So it's not nice and clean and simple like we like, but just like most legislation, there's a lot of if-thens to it. So give you a quick example. Julie was 2 years old when he set it up, and now she's 25 years old. She's not going to need the rest of the money that's in the 529 plan. There's $40,000 that's left. Assuming she's making at least $6,500 a year in earned income, you can sweep or roll $6,500 this year from the 529 plan into her Roth IRA, and then you can do that each year, assuming that those qualifications have still been met. So it's kind of a nice escape clause embedded within the 529 plans now that we've never had access to. It's like any piece of legislation. There's a lot of if-thens, there's a lot of complications. Give us a call, take advantage of the 15-minute retirement checkup phone call. Make sure you subscribe for all the most updated information relative to the Secure Act 2.0, as well as any other retirement planning topic.